Hey guys, Thunder E here, and welcome to another case review segment. This is from Spigen for the Galaxy S7 Edge. We have 7 cases here. These are not, of course, all the cases from Spigen, but this is all we have right now. And these are cases for the Galaxy S7 Edge. I've used them in between. I've tried them out. I've chucked them left and right. And I have to tell you, though, that these are some really nice, cool cases. Now, pricing, of course, starts all the way from $9.99 all the way to about $32 or even less. You can find them available on Amazon, and usually it's even less than what is stated on the Spigen website, which is actually pretty cool, even though it's sold from Spigen directly on Amazon. That being said, though, here are the cases. Now, we're going to start off with our left here, and the first case here is the Ultra Hybrid case. This is an Ultra Hybrid case. This is an air cushion case, and this is kind of like a pink color. What's interesting about this case is you can see how it's got a very rigid center, and it's a little bit more pliable on the longer end. It's a see-through case, which is why it's one of those crystal cases, so to speak. Now, your Galaxy S7 Edge pretty much slides in easily. Now, again, with all Spigen cases, which you found even with the S7, is that things just fit easily. So the whole thing about the case, of course, is you still have access to the edge. I'm just going to actually fire that up, so you can see my edge screen still is. I have full access. I have no issues with that. The button covers are there on all sides. At the bottom, you have cutouts for your headphone jack, micro USB, as well as speakers, and it still gives some good protection. Now, of course, the edge screen is really hard to protect, but you can see doing that, it will still give you some really solid protection. I do like the look of this case, especially even with this gold here. It kind of fits pretty well. And I think a lot of people will like this. It's not heavy. It's a pretty light case. And of course, it's so easy to peel off right there. So that is the Ultra Hybrid case. Now, I'm going to slide aside. The next case here, this is probably one of the lightest cases. This is the liquid crystal case. This is a see-through case, very soft, pliable case. This is more for back protection than anything else. And again, with the edge cases, of course, it doesn't really come up all the way because of the edge screen that you expect on your device. And again, this case is so easy to pop in. It's a nice, clear see-through case. If you want to keep the original color of your device, this does a good job. Bumper covers here on the right as well as the left. And you have cutouts for all your openings at the very bottom here. This case is really light and soft, much lighter than that there, the Ultra Hybrid. And in terms of protection, mostly at the back, you don't really want to risk that, but it will still give you some protection here on the edges around the side. Again, you can see how easy it separates from the edge screen. And if we go ahead and we take a look there, we can also do this, bring up our edge screen there quite easily with this. So that is something to take note. That is the liquid crystal, and I believe this is the least expensive, about $9.99. Next up is the Neo Hybrid crystal. So Neo Hybrid crystal, that's a regular Neo Hybrid you should get to. The crystal, of course, just means that it is a see-through case. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's got this kind of like slight mesh coating internally so that your device doesn't slide in and out, just in case there are any gaps. Of course, you've got the bumper around the side, and you've got button covers for your buttons, as well as cutouts at the back and the bottom. As with all cases with Spigen, as I say, they pop in easily. Now, of course, you can get these in different colors to match what you have for your Galaxy S7 Edge here. Now, this, of course, doesn't necessarily match in terms of color, but still gives some really good protection. The bumper cover, again, is quite active. And you can see there it's easy to also access our edge screen without any issues whatsoever. So that is the Galaxy S7 Edge. I like it. I like the Neo Hybrid case here. It looks pretty good, solid overall. And aesthetically, you can see how it looks with the Galaxy S7 Edge. So let's move on to our next case, which is the regular Neo Hybrid. And as I mentioned, all these cases are so easy to actually put on and take off. So this is the regular Neo Hybrid. Black back cover, comes with different bumpers. This is still silver. It's got that mesh back here, and you've got the, you can see also just the design pattern in here. And again, your edge, S7 Edge, see, pops in easily. That's why I like Spigen cases. It's not a difficult task. The one thing I'll say though, the difference is that this feels like it fits much better just around the button edge here than the crystal. Maybe it's just the material feel for me, but I feel it fits a little bit, just a little tighter, the way I like it in terms of just the fit for this. The edge screen is still very visible. Button cutouts are also quite visible and easy access. And then your edge screen here, even though it's on the right by the button placement, you can see you can easily access that all together. So that makes a whole lot of sense. Cutouts at the bottom, also really accessible. Nice mesh at the back. This is one of the best looking cases, I think, for the Galaxy S7 Edge, or any of the cases in general from Spigen. I really like this case. And again, it's so easy to pop your S7 Edge out and bring it back in. So the next case here is, this is the Thin Fit. Thin Fit is a super light case. All these cases come in multiple colors, most of them except maybe the liquid crystal, which is just pretty much a see-through case. This is another really light case. This is just one solid plastic piece here. You can see the edge cutouts to give you more flexibility to kind of bend and fit in terms of like when it, if it falls or something like that. In terms of fitting your S7 Edge, boom, done. You don't need to do anything else. You can see how it fits. It has cutout opens here for power as well as your volume. And you can see how it also has the splits at the edges there. Cutouts are nice at the back for your camera, as well as at the bottom here. You can see the very clean fit. And these cases are the ones that, back protection, really light, so you don't get a lot of protection on the sides here. So that's something to take note. But if you want something that at least will give you some protection in the back of your device, that this works. And if you're looking for a light case, this is another good solution here. As I mentioned, it comes about multiple colors, 6 colors in total, and I think a lot of people like that case for something light and efficient. Now the next case here is the Slim Armor case. This is part of the Slim series. This has a kickstand built in. It's a 2-part case. It's got a solid plastic main body TPU section here, which is removable. We've got a kickstand, and of course we can easily, as with all cases from Spigen, slide our S7 Edge in here with ease, and then we can pop open our kickstand and do that. Done. Our case is standing. It's pretty nice. You have some solid protection for your Galaxy S7 Edge, and you can pick it up, close the kickstand. Doesn't feel heavy. Yes, we'll add weight to it, but you can see the increased protection it gives your device. Volume covers. Now the edge screen is fully accessible, even though this is still a much tougher case. In terms of protection, it will do that. It will protect for you quite well and easily. This is probably a premium protection case. Now, the S7 Edge, because of the edge screen, you really can't get away with that. You can't fully protect it, like almost covering the whole thing, because you will miss out from the edge screen. But this is probably one of the best cases that take full advantage. Also, the fingerprint sensor isn't covered in any way, inhibiting your use, so you can actually use that for your fingerprint sensing and things like that. And case easily pops open. Now, our final case here is the Rugged Armor case. And now the name is very kind of confusing in this case, because this is a really soft case actually, but it provides a lot of protection. This is one of the cases I use for either my Note 5 or even the S7, and I like this case because though it's light and you can see how easy it is to pop in, this is also a really solid case. You can see how it looks in terms of looks. Protection, it really provides some really good protection. I like that pseudo carbon fiber look here. Button covers on the side. Full access to the edge screen. We have no issues with that, as with all the cases here. And this thing just does it's a really nice case, super light, and really solid overall. So those are all the cases for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge from Spigen. Price ranges from $9.99 all the way to about $32. If you have any questions, any comments, let us know. Again, I can see some of these prices are lower, which is why I'm not stating specific prices for you, but we'll have an Amazon link for you below. You can go ahead and pick up the cases if you want to. I have to say I really like all the cases in general. There's some I prefer more. These are my preferable cases. The Rugged Armor, as well as the Neo Hybrid and the Thin Fit. So if you have any questions, any comments, guys, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.